Namaste, Father. Father, can you hear me?
Now I can hear. Yes.
Father, the mind seems to have, so there was this beautiful urge for freedom the last little while, but the mind has kind of seemed to make a desire out of it. And now the mind is also throwing a fear that, but this freedom is very rare and only such few people come for satsang, and out of the few people who come for satsang, such few people can be free. So it's almost like um, you're chasing something which is not going to happen, and there's so much oscillation between. So there's also over here, like there seems to be an oscillation between just not believing the next thought and being in the moment and here and now and just like abiding, and and the other end of the pendulum is obviously believing the next thought and suffering. So there seems to be in the last few days there seems to be like an oscillation between that, and I think because the oscillation is there, the mind is saying that, see, it's not. A father says that, okay, you can be free in the moment now, which I agree with you, but what about this oscillation? Because this
Okay,
bring, you know what I mean,
there was
father?
no
Like,
but.
huh?
Suppose you didn't add the but.
The but, where was the but?
I agree. You can be free now. I agree with you.
Yeah. Then what about the moments that when I'm not free, father?
What about the
So there seems to be a desire to not have those moments and only have the moments where I'm abiding in the self.
Okay,
And
so forget about this desire.
so forget about it means what, father? It's not like,
Forget. Don't give it any value. Because you know it's just a thought. Did I say that you will never have moments of identification? Did I say I never have moments of identification?
but father, your moments of identification are way less than my moments of identification.
Yes, there is something to this, what you say. So that will keep reducing.
There seems to be this thing that, father, I wanted in this lifetime.
Yes.
And it's like, I think for me, it's the first time that all this is coming up because I've never really, like, I think I've spoken to you about this before that since 1.5 years since I've been coming for satsang, it's not like I've had an urge for freedom. I've just been coming for satsang. I don't know how and why and etc. And every time you ask me, are you here for freedom? It's not like there wasn't like a yes for me coming. But in the last 2 months, it's like this huge urge has kind of developed, which is leading to all these freedom kind of. So the mind seems to be using freedom to now not have freedom.
If you allow this checker guy to continue a minute longer, I will come to Pune and whack you.
Then, Father, I'll allow it. So this is the
Because very
checker guy.
subtly, very seemingly with humble desires, this one, if it takes root, you see, then it becomes a pain to uproot. You see? So, so far you say that it's not been so strong, and now it is coming. You see, why is it coming now? Because you're having the recognition, you're having the insights about what you are, and you're resonating very well with the words which are being shared here. They're hitting home. You see? So now this one will come and say, oh, but see, it's supposed to be one in a million. There's so many who've been here longer than you. Who are you to get this? What makes you so worthy? It's just about the right now. It's only about the right now. It is only the mind which comes and says, but what about then? What about after satsang? Only about now. Resist the urge to make this meaningless mind meaningful. Just now. It is enough for me. You are worthy. If just now you don't buy your next thought, you are 100% worthy. I don't care what you've read, which masters you visited, whether you know the difference between consciousness and awareness, whether you know both of them are one. All of this, I don't care. If you can just see right now that there is the power to give meaning, to give relevance, to give value to my next thought, and I will not give it to this thought, it is enough for me. So forget about it only means allowing it to come and go. Don't dance with it.
That's exactly what's happening, Father. Exactly.
These are first world problems, satsang world problems. When we come into satsang, it's just like I don't want to suffer anymore. I just want my relationships to be better. I just want to be happy. You see, like most of humanity. And as we see that we are letting these thoughts come and go, that is coming. I'm not really able to hold on to suffering. Then suffering comes through what? Then it comes through these first world problems. You see? Freedom, do I know awareness and consciousness? And
Okay. Thank you, Father.
welcome, my dear.